if you're a seaplane pilot landing and taking off on water, the chances of ending up upside down in the drink are a little bit higher. And that's where Brian Webster and aviation egress training comes in. Brian's a survivor of an incident where a small plane crashed into a river. He's experienced the terror and disorientation this can cause firsthand, and now teaches others how to survive this sort of incident. As a pilot with a float plane rating, we sent Sara to experience Brian's egress training herself.
Now, Brian, how long have you been doing this for?
This is our 10th year full-time. I've actually been doing it 12 years since I started the conception of the company.
What are the couple of key things that you really try to get across in your classes?
The big thing is disorientation. If you go into an aircraft and end up in the water at high speed, first off, you're subjected to a fairly hard impact. There's no question of that. And then you have to find a door and get yourself out. And with that being said, it sounds simple, but when you're upside down, underwater, you have seconds to get your basic order and out a door. It happens very quickly, and the numbers are not impressive at all unless you've been trained. And then it's a mirror image. It's exactly opposite. It goes from a high percentage who didn't get out to a high percentage who do.
The majority of the class takes place in the pool. Since people don't generally go flying in their swimsuits, the class has to take to the water fully clothed. Dunking an actual aircraft body into the water would pose certain technical issues, as well as create a very real hazard that someone could get trapped in. So Brian uses a number of easily submersible components to simulate what a passenger or pilot would experience if they were trapped in a submerged airplane. All of the steps in the egress training are designed to give the students experience in situations where, in a panic, they would instinctively make the wrong decision.
With the 12 candidates we have here today, if we didn't teach them, they instinctively would undo their seatbelt immediately. And unfortunately, that's not the right thing to do. You have to stay in your seat because the aircraft, whether it's upside down or backwards, doesn't make any difference. The aircraft is as you knew it until you undo your seat. And as soon as you undo your seatbelt and you revolve, that's when the disorientation takes place. And you're very, very likely not to be able to find a door handle after that.
To experience this, the students are strapped into a seat inside a frame that can easily be rotated upside down. Once they go over, they have to unlatch the door, grab the outside of the frame, unbuckle their seatbelt, grab the life vest in front of them, and then exit the cockpit. And after seeing a few others have their turn, it's Sara's turn to give the shallow water egress trainer, or sweat chair, a try.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, let's go.
Oh, guys, we're in trouble. This is good.
Yeah, water up the nose, for sure, but I'm alive, so that's a win. Other than that, I don't know, I'm ready to do it again. That was a lot of fun. Let's do it again.
Hopefully, none of the people involved in this class will have to use this training in a real-world situation. But if the unlikely scenario arises, they can be assured that having experienced something similar, their chances of survival have certainly increased.